is we're going to be soaking our crayons in some water. Don't mind my mess in my sink here. And we're going to add a little bit of soap to it, like that. And let it soak. And what we want to do is make sure that the paper comes off, because what we want to do with them is to create paint out of our crayons. So we shall return. Wow, so let's try it. Okay, so it's been soaking now for about 10 minutes, and look how nicely the paper is coming right off. Isn't that something? And we're going to pull all those papers off so that we can melt the crayons and turn it into paint. And I will come back to you as soon as I get them all off. I think it could use a little bit more of a soak, but as you see, some of them are coming off quite nicely. So here you go. Nice clean crayon without any paper on it. And I'm going to let it soak a little bit more because some of the paper isn't coming off as easily. Okay, so I shall return. Okay, we're getting back to it, and oh yeah, it's been soaking a while now, and the paper is coming off really well. And now I'm going to get all the paper off everything, and we will then bring it to our table, and we will then begin to melt them. Okay, see you soon. So we are now back at our Marc Chagall on I in the Village, and here it is. This is a lovely copy from a lovely book by Masters of Modern Art from the Museum of Modern Art. And right now, this is what we're going to be doing. So last time we had the video on how to compose it, and this week we are going to be looking at how to put color in. So here we go. And I always like to have music going when creating art. It's always good. Okay, just getting situated here. I'm trying not to have any glares. So what we're using is the crayons, just wax crayons, any old crayons that you may have in the house. And we stripped the paper that I showed you in the video, how to strip it with soaking it in a dish or a plastic container of soap, dish soap actually. And today I'm going to show you how to melt it. So this is the hot gun and the various speeds that are on here. And what you're going to do is you could either use this hot gun or your own hair dryer on the hottest setting. Be careful that you have it plugged in properly. And away we go. So based on the painting, the original painting, we were looking at the village and how we're going to be melting the color. We're going to be heating up the paper a bit so that the crayons will melt a lot faster. And as you see, it's going to begin to shine. And that's when you know it's got the heat on it. And we're going to go around these lovely homes here, the village, for its namesake. And here we go. And we're going to bring out all these lovely houses. And we have to be careful not to get it too close because you don't want it to be drippy. All right, so we're beginning to see the outline of these lovely houses or villages. And here we go. And then I'm going to put the red roof on. So I'm going to just heat that up a bit and come in with some of that nice, so the crayons turn into a nice waxy paint. There we go. And we're going to come up here and get that green in since we've got the green. Whoops. You see it's begins to melt. And now I'm going to heat up the side of his face. And I'm going to move this away so we don't get too much interference. And be careful that you don't melt everything else together with it. And notice how it's shiny? That means it's melting. I'm going to come in here and show you how the crayons turn into liquid. And now we're going to, as I said, we can go over the colors to make it darker.